to the Honors College information session today. I know it's really crazy times right now, and I hope you are staying safe and well. My name is Stacy Rowland, and I am the Honors College Advisor and Manager of Programming for the Honors College. And I'm excited to share with you the benefits of being a part of our program. I have worked at the University of West Georgia for 27 years, and I love working with students. So I hope that you all decide to come aboard the Honors College. So what is the Honors College? We were the first honors college in the state. Our honors college began in 1999. Graduating with honors college distinction is the highest honors a student can receive at University of West Georgia. It's a mark of scholarly excellence. And students can major in any undergraduate degree program at University of West Georgia and graduate with honors college distinction. So we do things to help distinguish you as a scholar. We want you to stand out amongst your peers. So we have currently 400 students in the Honors College with various backgrounds and majors across the university. So if you are a curious, motivated, and ambitious student, and you want a different kind of educational experience, then the Honors College may be for you. Many benefits to participating in the program. Honors College students get to take classes, honors courses, which are capped at 16 to 19 students. So you really get to know your fellow Honors College classmates and your professors. You have an opportunity to engage with faculty in undergraduate research, and I'm going to talk more about undergraduate research in just a few minutes, but that is a key component. We want all of our Honors College students to have this experience. And again, it's about distinguishing you as a scholar. You have opportunity for study abroad funding. We want you to have that experience as well. So if you get accepted to a study abroad program, you can apply for a study abroad grant to help pay for some of those expenses. The same for undergraduate research. If you're accepted to present undergraduate research somewhere, you can apply for a travel award grant. And honors college students are usually awarded enough to cover your registration and hotel expenses. You also have personal advising. Not only are you advised by your program level advisor, you are also advised by me. I'm the Honors College Advisor. So I will help keep you on track to graduate from the Honors College. There's also opportunities for leadership through our Honors Council. I'll talk more about that in a moment as well. And we also have a peer mentoring program for first-year students, and upperclassmen Honors College students can serve as peer mentors. And let's not forget about early course registration. So Honors College students can register on the very first day of registration, and this is when the seniors register. That holds a lot of weight, especially if you're in a program such as nursing or whatever where some of the classes are very competitive. But if you're registering on the first day, you're almost guaranteed that schedule. So I'm going to pause just a moment and let you know that if you have any questions throughout this session, there is a Q&A feature on the bottom of your screen. Feel free to what we're going to do is we're going to address those questions in the end. So you'll be able to type in your questions there. We also have a living learning community for first-year students in the Honors College program. It's on the top floor of the Oaks Residence Hall, which is our newest residence hall on campus. So this is an option for Honors College students. We have about 35 beds reserved, and we have plenty of space currently in the Honors Living Learning community. We'll have some peer mentors also on that floor living with the students, and you would have an Honors College roommate if you want to be a part of this community. Again, it's not mandatory, it's optional, And if you're interested in the Honors Living Learning community, you must first apply to the Honors College, and then do your housing application, and then reach out to me and send me an email at honors@westga.edu and let me know that you want to be a part of the community. And I will add your name. It's on a first come, first served basis. So if there is space, you will receive a spot in the Living Learning community. We also have many opportunities for you to interact with other Honors College students outside the classroom and faculty as well. We want to keep you connected and engaged within the Honors College community of scholars. We offer opportunities such as fireside chats with faculty. It may be a faculty member teaching in the Honors College that discusses his or her undergraduate research interest and allows you to ask questions. So it's a discussion on various topics. Similar, we have popcorn and conversation series where we pop popcorn and bring it over with snacks, and students get together with a special speaker. It could be a faculty member, it could be a peer mentor hosted event on a particular discussion. It could be someone from the counseling center that shares tips for stress relief right before midterm and final exams. Usually these popcorn conversations and fireside chats take place on Monday nights throughout the semester, and through our Monday Night Honors series. So every Monday night we have something for you to come out and participate in. Whether it's an Honors Council hosted event or the fireside chats, popcorn conversation, or it could be a special workshop for you. But it's every Monday night at 7:00 p.m. in the library. I'm sorry, it's 5 to 7 p.m. in the library on the top floor of the Oaks. The Honors Student Council, which is the student governing body of the Honors College, also hosts events throughout the year to kind of keep you connected and engaged. We'll host events such as ice cream socials and game nights where you can come out and play Pictionary and eat snacks. The Honors Council also does events such as homecoming. And this last year they got together and assembled a float for the homecoming. And I'll talk more about that in just a moment. We also have one of those Monday nights each month is usually a study session in the library. So you can come out and go in the room reserved and study with fellow Honors College students. So these events are for you to help you get to know your fellow Honors College classmates as well as the faculty. And we would like for you to attend at least 3 events a semester. Just remember, there are many opportunities. So if you can just stop by one Monday night a month, even if it's for 30 minutes before class, if you happen to have class at a later time, you know, anything helps. Just come out and get involved. I mentioned our Honors Council. Every member of the Honors College is a member of the Honors Council. So the Honors Council promotes student engagement in the program. They provide feedback to the dean, and they meet the first Monday of the month. And we encourage all students to come out, whether you're an officer or a member at large. We'd like you to come out and be involved in those discussions. The Honors Council will meet and talk about a service event, a social event for the semester, and other things that they believe it to be very important, and we want all students to be involved that way. Serving on the Honors Council is a great opportunity to develop skills in leadership, event planning, group facilitation, and so forth. The Honors Council also works with our peer mentors that I'll talk about in just a moment to schedule events each semester as well. Nominations for positions are issued in the spring. And if you are an incoming freshman, we will have 2 positions available for you, 2 freshman member at large positions. I will send that call out to students before the fall, and students that want to nominate themselves may do so. But the officer positions are president, vice president, and secretary, and then we have member at large positions for each class, and we can have up to 12 member at large positions. We also have a peer mentoring program. This is where upper division honors college students serve as mentors to help incoming first-year students adjust to college life. So it's a wonderful opportunity for upper division honors college students. These are students that have been participating in the honors college for at least one semester. They have to have completed at least 30 credit hours. So these mentors develop skills in leadership, group facilitation, and event planning as well, and hopefully build lasting friendships as they get to know these students assigned to their mentoring groups. So the mentors work with groups of 5 to 10 first-year students. So if you're a first-year student in the Honors College, you will be assigned to a peer mentor, and you will be in that in a mentoring group with up to 10 first-year students. So these are students that you will have an opportunity to get to know. You can attend Monday night honors events and other social events with your group, and your mentor will be there to help guide you through the process, answer questions, and provide resources to help facilitate your success and your involvement within the Honors College. We issue a call for peer mentoring applications each spring. So if you come aboard the Honors College for fall 20, you would have an opportunity to serve as a peer mentor the next year. Okay, so undergraduate research. Undergraduate research is the epitome of engaged learning. It's where students apply knowledge gained in the classroom to real-world situations. And all Honors College students are required to have at least one undergraduate research experience. So undergraduate research can be done in any major. You work with a faculty mentor to come up with a question, come up with an idea to research. And undergraduate research looks different depending on your major. So you're probably thinking about, research in the sciences, and you're thinking about lab and beacons and so forth and doing lab research. But it's different. You can do undergraduate research in art and music or social sciences or anything, but it just looks a little bit different. And that's where your faculty mentor comes into play and helps guide you in the process. So you will work closely with the faculty in doing this. And we encourage all students to present their research somewhere. We promote 4 or 5 undergraduate research conferences a year, such as the Georgia Undergraduate Research Conference, the Georgia Collegiate Honors Council Conference, National Conference on Undergraduate Research, the Southern Regional Honors Council, and the National Collegiate Honors Council. So students that are accepted to these conferences can apply for funding to receive a travel grant, which I mentioned before. These conferences are held all over the United States. We've had students go to Denver and New Orleans and University of North Carolina at Asheville, Memphis, Tennessee, Washington State, Spokane, Washington, Montana. So the National Conference on Undergraduate Research is hosted by some institution throughout the nation, and the Southern Regional Honors Council Conference is hosted somewhere in the southeastern part of the United States. We even encourage students to attend our World Conference of Undergraduate Research. We had students attend that conference in Oldenburg, Germany last year, and they were able to apply for a travel grant to help them get there. So it's a wonderful opportunity for you. This is a great resume builder. And again, it's helping you stand out amongst your peers. In undergraduate research, naturally leads into your honors thesis that I will talk about in just a few minutes. We also have many scholarship opportunities for you. Any student in the Honors College has an opportunity to apply for scholarships each year. So our continuing students, say you've been in the Honors College for at least a semester, you're taking honors courses, you have at least a 3.75 GPA or greater, you could apply for a scholarship. And the key about Honors College scholarships is once you receive one, they're renewable until you graduate, up to 8 semesters. So that's very important. We also issue a call for study abroad scholarships. So if you're accepted to study abroad program, you can apply for a scholarship to help you get there. So what are the graduation requirements to graduate with Honors College distinction? Students must complete at least 29 hours of honors coursework, and this includes at least 2 upper level classes. Now, this is not over and beyond your coursework in your degree program. If you have 120 hours in your undergraduate degree program, 29 hours of those is in honors coursework, okay? And you get these 29 hours through a combination of taking honors courses. We offer honors courses throughout the core curriculum and some of upper level courses. So you can obtain them through taking honors courses or doing an honors conversion, which is where you're in a regular course, a non-honors course, and you do something additional in that course to make it count for honors credit. That's called an honors contract. So you and your professor of that class would come up with something additional to make that course be a little bit more rigorous, such as a small research paper or an expansion of something you're already doing in that class. And then there's a contract that you and your professor signs and his department chair, and then the dean signs it at the Honors College. But you would do that extra work, and at the end of the semester, once grades roll to history in Banner, then that honors course credit is applied, and it counts towards your Honors College graduation requirement. All students have to take 3 honors colloquium classes. These are only 1 credit hours each, and they would count as an elective in your program. It's the sophomore colloquium, the junior colloquium, and the senior colloquium. And that's those HONR courses that you're seeing here on the PowerPoint presentation. These are building blocks to help you get to where you need by the time you graduate. And each one of these courses addresses something very key in the program, such as undergraduate research, in the sophomore colloquium, and in the junior colloquium that you would take your junior year. This is where you would come up with an idea for your thesis. You would work with a faculty member to come up with an idea and submit a thesis proposal. And then in your senior colloquium that you would take in your senior year, you would finish that honors thesis that you submit right before you graduate. Now keep in mind that any student that has AP scores of 4 or higher would automatically receive honors credit for those scores. So you could potentially come in with honors credit right off the bat. We also, if it's scores of 6 on IB classes, then that would also count as honors credit. You also have to maintain at least a 3.2 GPA in order to remain in the Honors College and graduate with Honors College distinction. And so turn in your senior thesis right before you graduate. And again, those building blocks, those honors colloquium classes will help you get there. You're also going to be adding to an e-portfolio. You will start that through your colloquium classes, and you will add documents and things that help you stand out amongst your peers. And by the time you graduate, you will have that e-portfolio that you can showcase to graduate school personnel and so forth. So it essentially acts, it would serve as like a highlight of your undergraduate degree program. And then you'll also participate in undergraduate research. All students will present their thesis. We have a thesis defense day where you can spend 10 minutes talking about your paper that you've worked really hard to produce, and that you will share that with other honors college students. And again, we also have many opportunities for you to present undergraduate research, including our Scholars Day that we have every April, where students from across the campus can come and present research on the university at the University of West Georgia campus. It's a day of celebration, and many honors college students get involved on that day. So it's all about making your mark. Again, standing out amongst your peers. So our honors college graduates benefit from many, many things. We have an Office of Undergraduate Research under the Honors College where the manager of that office supports students in applying for national scholarships such as the Gilman, the Fulbright, Truman, Madison, and she also helps students with applying for undergraduate research travel grants. She supports students in applying to graduate and professional schools. And we have had students placed all over we had a student placed at Princeton this past year who was a chemistry major. And we've had students placed at Brown University, University of Texas, SUNY in New York, medical school, Georgia Tech, University of Central Florida Graduate School, University of Miami, I mentioned Princeton, Stanford, the list goes on and on. We just had a student that go to University of South Carolina to law school. So we've had, we have educators, entrepreneurs, medical professionals, lawyers, and it goes on and on. You will have the e-portfolio that represents the highlights of your education and skills, setting you apart from others. And you will also have that close network of faculty that you've been able to get to know while at University of West Georgia through your honors courses. And so you will have faculty that you can call on for letters of recommendation that can really attest to your abilities as an honors college student. And let's not forget about the communication research skills that you develop through the honors courses, through the undergraduate research presentations, and so forth, all of which are sought after by employers. So our next deadline for the application to the Honors College is May 1st. May 1st, and we hope that you are ready to apply. I need to mention that if we have any continuing students on the call, these are continuing University of West Georgia students, you are eligible to apply if you have completed between 15 and 45 college credit hours and you have at least 3.2 GPA. Any first-year students with prior dual enrollment credit, you're also eligible to apply by that same scenario. If you have completed between 15 college credits and 45 and have at least a 3.2 GPA, you are eligible to apply through that way, or if you meet our first-year student criteria. Now I'm going to open it up for questions. So if you have any questions, please type your question in the chat box and I will address them. And I also want to mention that you can email me at any time by emailing honors@westga.edu. You can remember that, honors@westga.edu. Also, if you want to connect with an honors college student, we have talk to student sessions which is also through this format, except you will actually be talking. It's a one-on-one conversation with one of our honors college students in the program. You can get feedback directly from them. You can go to our website, the honors website, and select talk to student and sign up for one of our mini sessions that we offer. Okay, final call for questions.
It looks like we have two questions in the Q&A feature, Stacy. So the first one is the process for a transfer student different from first year?
Okay, that is a good question. Transfer students are eligible to apply if you have at least a 3.2 GPA, college GPA, and you've completed at least 15 college credit hours, but no more than 45. If you've completed more than 45, unless you're transferring in honors credits from the transfer institution, or you have honors AP credits that can apply for the program. Students that have more than 45 credit hours just wouldn't have the time to complete our curriculum, and that's why it's cut off at 45. But you would complete the transfer student application on our honors website. Good question. We also have another question about SAT and ACT requirements. If you weren't able to take the ACT or SAT because they're canceled, as long as you have at least a 3.5 GPA, you can go ahead and apply. We do look at your application holistically. That essay holds a lot of weight. It's only between 500 and 700 words, but I encourage you to really take the time to write that essay. I encourage you, all of you, to take the time to write the essay, make sure that it is very well written, and it really showcases who you are as a student. So again, if you weren't able to take the ACT or SAT and you have at least a 3.5 GPA, you should go ahead and apply to the Honors College. And your admittance would be based on that, that essay. We have another question. Does your research inquiry have to be related to the major? Well, your thesis, your honors thesis, which will have undergraduate research involved, that is directly related to the major. But we encourage students to do undergraduate research throughout their time at University of West Georgia. And that can be related to your interest. It doesn't have to be related to your major, as long as you have a faculty mentor that's working with you on that. So if you wanted to do undergraduate research in one of your core classes, more power to you. Say you're in a history class and you wrote a really great critical paper analysis, and your professor encourages you to present that at Scholars Day or one of our other conferences that we recommend, like the Georgia Undergraduate Research Conference or one of our national conferences, then yes, we encourage you to present research. And if you come up with something that on your own that interests you, and you present it to one of your professors and say, hey, would you serve as my faculty mentor and help guide me in the process? And that professor agrees, then go for it, because these are things that will help distinguish you as a scholar and are great resume builders. Any more questions? Just type it in the Q&A. Okay, I believe that's it. And again, if you have questions that I did not answer, please email me at honors@westga.edu. And be sure, if if you want to talk to a student and get their feedback about the honors program, please sign up for one of those talk to student sessions. They're on various days, I think Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, I believe. Many calendar options for you to choose from. So I hope to receive your application, and all of you please stay safe and well, and have a good afternoon. Bye.